Action. Yes, indeed. We are back. Attic and friends. Still have yet to master the intro, but I don't care, bro. It doesn't matter. Because God tier is here, everybody.
Collective.
About to say, not all of God tier collective.
Not all of it.
Not all of it.
Only half of God is here.
Oh, shit.
Only God from the waist up.
Yes, indeed. Longtime friend of the show, Jamal J. Thanks for coming back, brother.
For sure.
I didn't get your name when we came in.
L.A.M, bro.
L.A.M?
Yeah, L.A.M. Call me Lamb, though.
Oh, it's crazy. It's A.M. and L.A.M. It's insane.
Yeah, man. You know, I guess
Insane.
it's just a Salon thing.
Maybe, yeah.
That's Salon thing.
Yeah, because you're all
that's
countrymen. Aren't like all three of y'all are countrymen. That's interesting as shit.
Yeah, bro.
All from the motherland, man. I feel just some Maryland nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nothing special.
Nah,
You know,
Maryland niggas too,
what's funny?
bro.
It's funny. If you Black American, then Sierra Leone is connected to you in more ways than you probably know.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
they-
Liberia too, of course. Actually, more so Liberia, but
Yeah.
I
The roots definitely run deep.
I truly would do the ancestry thing to like find out for sure, just to know. But I'm just like, I'm not sending
The data.
any body
the
my
data,
DNA.
the data, the DNA.
Nah,
Yeah.
there's no way in the world I'm sending some company, not even like a government company, like this random
Here's
private
the
company,
thing.
like
Here's the
spit.
thing. There's the thing. There's a few that I've heard that are actually legit. I have the letters not wondering.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that shit's very strategic.
Where are you from,
son.
AM? Well,
That shit's very strategic.
I'm telling you,
That's
bro.
all I'ma say.
How else do you think they get all your DNA, bro? You know what I'm saying? They're not just like picking up napkins and shit. They do for like, oh, you want to find out where you're from? It's like, yeah. It's like, oh, you're 100% German or whatever. It's like, nigga, I knew that. It's like, now my spit somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
So, that person's family got a bad hit. You're 100% of anything.
That's rough.
You got
You're a mutt, or you're not a mutt. You're a purebred.
no, you're a fucking warlord probably. How are you 100% of one thing?
You're
I
either
don't think
you're
that's
either
possible.
yeah, you're either that or you're sick. You know what I'm saying? You're
just
not
too sick to
well.
walk.
Yeah, you're like not doing well, bro. Because that's what they used to do, bro. It's like they would just inbreed.
Yeah,
They're just
that's
like
crazy.
niggas walking.
The Anglos and the Saxons used to be two separate things.
Yeah, now they're
Are you
not.
serious?
Yeah.
I
There used to
didn't
be
know
the Anglos, used to be the Saxons. Now it's
didn't even know
you
that.
saying? So I go.
Learn something new every day.
No, bro.
Saying.
The more you know, man. The
The
more
more you know, the less you know.
Nah,
Hella shit.
bro. Yeah, that's what I've come to find out. This would be like, all right, yeah, I'm feeling kind of smart. I'm reading some books now, bro. Like then you start reading a little bit more, just like discover more. You're just like, oh no, there's a lot. Like oh no, there's a lot that happened.
Infinite knowledge out there.
Infinite knowledge, man. Oh yeah, just get closer a little bit. Bring the mic a little bit closer and shit.
But Jamal, it's been what, a year and a half or so?
Something
years
like
since
that.
you-
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, like I said, last time I was with y'all, I think we were talking about the storm before it came out.
Yeah, because we were talking about the storm. You were on here when the calm came out the first
Yeah.
time, and then we talked about the storm, but it hadn't dropped yet, man.
Yeah.
Tell us about the calm, man, or tell the storm.
Yeah, the storm. Basically, man, what can I tell y'all about the storm? It's been a little minute.
Yeah. 'Cause, like, yeah, what's like the reaction been like? How have people been responding to it? Like, what do you think? You know what I'm saying?
I think, all right, so most definitely the calm, the storm, God tier, best bodies of work. Honestly, I mean, in my opinion.
Is that in order?
Well, it's really the calm, the storm, and then aftermath.
Aftermath.
was
That's the
like-
one I was thinking of.
That's
the
the
one I
Holy
was
Trinity
thinking
right
of.
there.
Aftermath was a little like, in the cut, like real,
Yeah, it wasn't
low-key.
it wasn't as big a drop as you usually do, because like you're usually just all over the place with it. Like your
Man.
marketing is pretty solid, bro.
Yeah, but that one, it was like, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, that's probably one of my favorite tapes. But
Oh, nice.
at the same time, it was like, it wasn't that many tracks on it, and then I didn't get too many people on it. Well, I don't really have a lot of features and whatnot on my tapes and whatnot. But
The
that
J.
one,
Cole method.
yeah, that one was just really, I don't know. I just dropped that one.
Right.
You made it sound like you you missed a goal there. Like you wanted that. You want to have more people on your songs, and you want to do longer projects.
It's actually crazy because I was just actually having a conversation with one of our other members. His name is Aoso. And I was I was just with him. We just
Hey,
recorded.
yo. So
But yeah, you get it. But yeah,
Tell the story.
basically he we were just talking about how, it's better to collab with people in the studio, in person and whatnot, rather than just sending out tracks and stuff like that. So, I do that.
100%.
I do that so many times. I've done that so many times. And, it's only maybe 7 times out of 10 somebody will send it back.
Right. Oh, okay. They don't even send it back sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you know
It's
people,
way different in person.
exactly people,
Way different.
and it's
way
like
different vibe.
it's more of a you gotta have that vibe, you gotta have that connection. So
Yeah,
so in
yeah,
the future,
definitely.
y'all still working on it and whatnot, still
Just
working.
signs
on it.
behind that shit, son.
Exactly.
The way the energies.
Yeah, because you can almost tell when, you know what I'm saying, niggas is like, oh, whoa, yeah, let's connect, bro. Let's like do a feature and shit like that. Then send it back and forth.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right.
It
you know what I'm
doesn't.
saying?
Niggas
There's
don't be
something
having it.
about it don't feel. It's like a post-hominous album. You know what I'm saying? Like artist wasn't there to do it. It's not gonna sound right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's definitely something to be said about linking up and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Is that like a reason why you started God Tier?
That's one of the reasons why, but it's like, I guess you could say it's a primary reason. I want to like, it's definitely like a label, but at the same time, it's like, you know, other people, they got their own shit that they repping and whatnot, they're already part of. So it's like,
Right.
I'm not forcing you to be part of this shit. I just want you to rep it and, you know, you just represent this shit.
A loose collective. Yeah,
pretty much.
I feel that.
So it's like, you know, if you get signed, bro, you get signed and, you know, but, you know, just throw our name out there.
Yeah, you know what I'm
you
saying? It's like you're in a room with some execs. Like,
Exactly.
oh,
It's the
man,
tribe
with my
mentality
man,
for real.
with the homies
Tribe
and shit.
mentality. We all independent, but
Hey, in the room
we
with
have
some
that.
execs right now.
Exactly. And, you know, it's like, even though, you know, not everybody was able to make it and whatnot, but it just goes to show that I'm just trying to give the people that are in this collective and whatnot opportunity to, you know, get their names out there and whatnot. And,
Yeah,
you know,
right, bro. You'll go a lot farther together, bro.
Exactly.
Whatever the old fucking whatever it is saying and
You want
shit.
to go
Your network is
fast,
your
go
net worth.
alone if you want to go
Your
far.
network is your net worth.
Ah, bang. I like that one. That's a t-shirt right there.
Nah, but for real, I think I would say like what really made me start this shit, the one thing that actually made me start this shit was Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang. Yes,
Like,
sir.
you know, and you know, I'm a hip hop head. I'm a hip hop head, but I wasn't listening to Wu-Tang before I saw the show.
Nah,
Bro,
peace to
it's
all the
funny.
guys,
I'm not just getting hit, but like it's been I can point back to like 3, maybe 4 years ago where I actually started listening to Wu-Tang
Yeah.
because like my uncle would listen to him and shit like that. He's a huge hip hop head,
And
and I was like, no, there's a lot of them. It's scary.
and,
It was dark times back in the day. You would get clowned for listening to Wu-Tang.
It was like 8
Really?
niggas.
For
real?
Yeah, I'm dead.
8 niggas on a track, one track,
bro,
son. But still, peace to those guys, bro. They really revolutionized the game for real.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, God.
And I think, especially in the way like they went about being like a group and a collective and shit like that. Because like before then, it kind of just seemed like you're in a group, you're with that group. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of leeway to like do your own thing and shit like that. And like when groups like broke up or you know did other projects and shit like that, it was just like, oh no, it's a blow. You know what I'm saying? Like they broke up and shit like that. But like with Wu-Tang, it was just a bunch of niggas doing their own thing, coming together for a few collaborative tapes and shit like that, then you know going about the business.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm on. That's exactly what we on.
Definitely. No, if you're gonna take an example, take it from Wu-Tang. Just you know, accept all the behavior.
I call it the Power Rangers example because like when they formed the Megazord, all the pieces still work individually, and they can still fight by themselves.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh yeah,
One conglomerate.
Yeah, exactly.
I think of Voltron.
But I've never watched that.
I've seen like one like episode or whatever it was. I'm not even sure it was like episodic or like a series of movies.
Which one
and shit
even
like that.
came first? Like, who's the thief?
That's a good question. Honestly, I think it's like it's a Japanese joint called like not Mega Man, but like I don't know. I have like games of it and shit like that. But like he's
All
like
I know
one of the
is
first.
Transformers. I ain't never watched no Voltron. Man.
Nah, yeah, I would watch Transformers every once in a while when it was on, but like the movies were, 2 of the movies were good. Like
You talking the Michael Bay joints?
Ah, son, like 2 of them were good. You know what I'm saying? And like it's sad because the 2 of them were good, had Megan Fox in it, and she was probably just being treated horribly just the whole time.
Man,
You know
but at the same time, you still gonna watch it because it's Transformers.
It's a dope flick. It's an awesome movie, bro. Like Michael Bay makes guy movies. You know what I'm saying? Like
really
this dude movies. You know what I'm saying? The shit blows up. It's mad saturated. There's a lot of color. It's awesome, man. I like a Michael Bay flick. Like Pain and Gain's really good.
I actually haven't seen it. I've only seen a little bit of it. I've
said
never
Pain
watched
and
it.
Gain?
Watch Pain and Gain.
I want to watch
Yeah.
it just because it's a
Enjoy
true
it.
story.
Yeah, join Mark Wahlberg and The Rock and what?
Oh, you mean the guy that murdered that Vietnamese man back in the day?
Oh my God, nigga! There's a scene in that joint where he was like, they got like saws and shit. They got like equipment from. I'm not gonna tell you the reason why, but they got equipment. It stopped working. This nigga just looking at it. He's like, figures. It's a Chinese piece of crap. You know, it's like, oh, Mark Wahlberg shouldn't be saying that. I don't know.
Michael Bay's off screen. He's like,
Nah,
Just keep rolling. Keep rolling. I like it. I like it.
Get him a bagel.
Like shit. All right, cut. Mark. That's a good take, man. That's a good take, dude. Nah, but yeah, like how'd you get linked up with everybody and shit like that? Like, were they all your mans originally? Like, how'd you link up with L.A.M?
He's
Tell
crazy.
us about it.
I know him through my cousin.
Ah.
So my cousin, her name is Sticks, and
Sticks.
shot by Sticks, director Sticks.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Wait, I've seen that name before.
I think so.
She's
Yeah.
Sierra Leonean too. So, but yeah.
I'm telling you, son, we got that family mentality, that tribe mentality.
Gotta have it, man. I'm just gonna start saying I'm Sierra Leonean, bro. It may not be a lie. It may not be a lie.
One thing about us, we want everybody to represent that shit.
Look at the fucking table. Like the same.
Actually,
place.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like we literally love everybody that
That's what's up.
like fucks with us. That's it. That's all I can say. Like we love everybody that fucks with us. White people.
I love the mentality, bro, because it's one of those I just wasn't raised on, or not raised on. Just like I just never had that feeling, just like of liking people. You know what I'm saying? I've always been very anti. And
But
shit.
I think if you were growing up deeper south, you'd have it.
Oh yeah,
you were
100%.
like here, you know.
Yeah, because Maryland's not the South. It's like it's the South, but it's not the South.
You can't go to the suburban, like the very cusp.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. If you had been in like Georgia,
I'd be a more loving person.
yeah, you'd be bigger and like more gentle.
Just jollier. I would have went to college as a guard instead of just being a skinny fucking tackle.
Like you'd be one of those guys who like puts people in headlocks. You know what I'm saying, when they went to greet him, but is still a really nice dude.
Ew.
You'd be that guy.
Ew, that guy. Nah, the nigga who does that in front of bitches. He seems like one of them cats. I don't know.
You know them type niggas.
Yeah, like shit. You know, remember the Drewski skit? It's like, come on, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like right in front of the hose, man. Like,
Man, I hate them type niggas.
man, type time, bro. But you met him through your cousin and shit. How'd y'all link up?
So we were. My cousin was doing like this little showcase. Well, not really a showcase thing. You know how like they got Amped. They got Color Studio. You know, they just do the live performance.
You got Addict Presents. You know, you got all
exactly.
You know
and so that's exactly what we were doing. And he actually already knew who I was.
Oh,
I think we already
I've
followed.
been cranking his shit.
We were following each other on Instagram, and he came and he was like, "What's up, Jamal?" His man came in a turban and everything. His man was like, "Bro, I think."
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Nah, he was on
Go
some
ahead.
cool, chill shit. Like he came with people and shit.
This nigga had
came.
pork chops and they say, "How you doing, bro?"
Go ahead.
Nah, but
I
like,
don't fuck with the pork, bro.
yeah,
Good on you.
but
There'll be no pork on this fork.
Haram.
but yeah, I mean, you know, it was just, and ever since then, it was just good vibes and shit. You know, we got a few songs together and whatnot. You know, more to come and whatnot. And then as far as everybody else, Aoso, I met through my friend Jelani, Motivisual Pro. I tell you, that man going up. Both of them going up. Aoso,
I knew a nigga named Jelani. Probably not the same cat. Probably not the same
not,
cat.
probably
not
not
the same cat.
but he from DC. and
Oh,
whatnot.
okay, probably
Yeah.
not that. Yeah.
But
Is he not?
Motivisual. Yeah, when we be shooting like everybody's videos, I'm talking about like he shot. I can't even name people, bro. This is too many people he done shot. But yeah, so him, we got Swift. He's actually from this area too. He just did a song with Will the Rapper.
Oh shit! Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was just at his music video shooting everything. That shit was popping. We got him. I actually got somebody from back in Savannah, Georgia, because that's where I go to school at.
Oh, okay, okay. School you're
Savannah
down there
State.
for? Okay.
Not Savannah State. Unfortunately, SCAD.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the ultra creative joint.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. I mean, like, it's a lot of creatives. It's a lot of creatives out there, but you know, I'm not a school person, so
Right.
There's some eclectic motherfuckers in SCAD.
What does SCAD mean?
Savannah
College of Art and Design.
Oh, okay, cool,
exactly.
cool. Well, what are you going to school for then if you're not a school cat?
Man, I'm going in just to go. Just I go. I went, but basically, music production and sound engineering.
Okay, yeah. Then something.
still
It's,
lines
you're
in
going
the
for
brain,
something. You're
you
going to master your skill. Okay, yeah. Bet.
Well,
Okay, sweet.
yeah, I guess, but yeah.
No, there's only one way to master, and that's by doing it. You know what I'm saying? And you've been doing it and shit like that. But like just to fine tune the shit, maybe make some connections out there. Like that's what I see like the benefit of like college and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna be in a social environment like that again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you most definitely right. So, you know, as far as college, you just gotta make the best of it, because that's like probably one of the most crucial, like, important times of your life regarding relationships and networking and whatnot.
Yeah, 100%.
So, I try to take advantage as much as I can.
That's great, man. That's what's
But
up.
L.A.M, you say you're in the middle of a rebrand?
Yes, sir.
Tell us about the before and after.
Well, before, my name was L.A.M. That's my actual name, L.A.M. It was just spelled different. It was L-A-M-E-A-N.
All right.
I was just, started at like, I started in, let me get close to this, Joe.
There you go.
I started in high school with my cousins. We had a group we called One Fumble. My first single was Diamond Piece. We was in high school.
You thought I wasn't going to catch this shit.
Yeah, One Fumble.
One Fumble, that's a tough ass name.
Yeah, son. I'm still my brother. We still gonna do some shit, you know what I'm saying? We've been working. But, yeah, that joint in high school, that's when I started getting a little bit a buzz, a little bit, you feel me, in school, and niggas was fucking with it. So I was like, oh shit, man, I could do this shit for real, you feel me?
Oh, yeah,
so I started getting more in the stew. And then, like 2019, I dropped a EP called Gozopra. You feel me? That was all Afrobeat. So right now, all I have out is mostly Afrobeats, other than my shit with Jamal called Get With You, a single. It was on his tape. But, yeah.
Storm.
And now,
okay.
Storm. But now, I'm going by the name L.A.M. I've been through like a whole transformation type, so I put more intent into what I'm doing, because music is a highly spiritual thing. It's not something you play with. That's what Fela Kuti said. Yeah, so I put more intent into it and just like change my whole demeanor, my whole message about how I'm going about it. So yeah, soon come.
Do you think, well, I want to go back to the after part of the question in a second, but do you if you always go in with intention, does that never interfere with like kind of the inherent sort of, like the whimsical nature of sort of what you're doing, like the just sort of the freewheeling nature of music?
Freewheeling? That's a good question. In my case, I don't think so, because when I say intent, I mean like just like more of like a message. You feel me? Like, what am I doing this for? I feel like when I first started, I was just doing it for, you feel me, like just money. You feel me? You feel me? I'm gonna be up.
It's a means to an end.
I'm gonna be healthy. And when I started looking to the foundations of shit, what money really is, and how you need to be more, I don't know, as within, so without. You feel me? So you gotta be more connected in alignment with yourself and your purpose. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find your purpose. That's what I'm trying to say. Once I found that purpose, it was like, in a way, it expanded my mind. I don't think it limited me. You feel me? I was just like, I could be multifaceted with this shit. I could take different lanes. I don't like putting labels on myself. You feel me? So I don't really say I'm a rapper or I'm artist or nothing like that. I'm just L.A.M.
Yeah,
you feel me?
You just do your thing.
Yeah, but
you're a general creative.
Even artist, you feel is too specific? I noticed you said like you
artist
stuff that.
I mean, I would say I'm an artist, creative. You feel me? But I don't tie myself down to any label type shit.
Gotcha. Because even like, I guess even like adding on to like what you're saying too is like, there's, I guess, a spiritual way of going about anything. So like you can be like a businessman with like good practices and shit like that. You can like go and do anything else that's not like necessarily creative and stuff like that that may benefit you or benefit others and shit.
Yeah,
like that,
for sure.
that sound about right?
For sure.
Okay, bet. Like, what was like the genesis of you like, finding your purpose and shit,
All right, so it was some crazy things that was happening to me. So I took like a break from school because I was in college. I was in college for radiology. I did like 2 semesters. You feel me? A&P, I loved A&P. Like, they was saying that class was hard, but I actually love studying the body and seeing like I passed that class with like a B, I believe.
That's what's up.
But yeah, after that, I dropped that. I was just like, is this really what I want to do? You feel me? Like, when you get that feeling, it's just like,
why I keep doing
I don't know.
this?
Yeah, why am I doing this shit? Yeah, my parents saying, yeah, you gotta make money. You know how they be. Everything revolves around the money. You already know. But I'm like, nah. Like, I've been doing this music. I just had that gut feeling, like instinct, like, yo, I just gotta do this shit full out. You feel me?
I know. If I ignore it, I'll go insane.
Yeah, exactly. And I know you gotta have plan B's and shit, but I'm just gonna stick to put all my energy
Not
into
according to
my
Eddie
one.
Murphy.
Fuck a plan B, bro.
Yeah,
not according to
for real,
Eddie
for
Murphy.
real.
I'm putting my all into this shit.
Yeah, on God.
man.
Shit gonna work.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I'm on the fence about that line of thinking for real. Because like at the same time, it does make sense. Like if you have a plan B, you are not gonna focus as much on plan A type shit, so it may not bear fruit, and you have to go with plan B. But also at the same time, like I'm like Batman, bro. I gotta be prepared at all times. You know what I'm saying? I got for every situation, for every potential failure, I gotta be prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
So like, yeah, that's how you just gotta live your life, man. Just on the fence. You know what I'm saying? Don't see both sides, like Chanel.
In the fucking era where it's like, hey, we
Perfectly
watched.
funneled, by the way. Whoever rolled this, perfectly
Ain't
funneled.
no.
Yeah, you know, Jamal.
God.
Because our fantastic intern here, you got the biracial J's, nigga, is like half and half. You feel me?
What's going on, bro? In the era of like, oh, you watch enough people do it independently, it working, so to speak, is kind of up to you and what you define it as. And now it's like it's just there for the taking. It's really, you know what I'm saying? It's money in the shows, it's money in the merch, and everybody from the richest to the guy in your city to to the number one superstar in the world tell you it's the shows and it's the merch, and like that's more accessible.
Exactly.
You know what I mean, and I feel like some pressure is going to be put on the streaming companies. I feel like the amount per stream is going to go up.
Especially if you signing them 360 deals, boy.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, get it how you live, but
Yeah,
gotta do your research.
Do your thing.
Do your
but,
due
hey,
diligence.
Man, like, yeah,
Do your
you
due
gotta
diligence,
budget.
man.
You gotta butter that shit. Mama ain't getting a house yet. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, not with this one.
Man.
Sorry, lulled silence. We were smoking.
That never happens. You drop a coin in the wishing well for good luck, for bad luck, honestly.
Yeah, like shit.
We still haven't gotten our first dislike yet. By the way, still waiting for that. I don't know who wants to be the
That's
first
a lot
one.
of hate. That's to dislike something, because that's the thing. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and like half of them I like. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, like I like them. They're the good videos and shit like that. But like, I like a quarter of them. You know what I'm saying? This is too much work.
I feel like to really click the dislike button is really some hating ass shit. Like if you don't like it, just don't watch it.
Yeah,
That
turn it
means-
on. Just
Exit
turn it
out.
on. Like,
Exit out.
give me the view and go about your business and shit.
Damn,
You know
bro,
what I'm saying?
I don't
Like,
want to see how many people disliked it. I just want to see how many people like
You
it.
can't anymore, right? I think on YouTube.
they only show. Yeah,
Nah,
they only show.
I need it.
I think there's a setting where you could turn off that shit.
Yeah, cause,
I mean,
hold on, because I think
But it's one of those settings where if you turn it on, we know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah, dislike button is gone.
yeah, because you used to be able to see the ratio. Like a lot of jokes, like a lot of red or whatever. It's like, oh, I'm not watching this and shit. You know what I mean?
Or it's a troll or some shit.
Yeah, because like that's why they did it, because like it was used to like troll and like like it was weaponized and shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is fun. Learning the internet is fun. Learning different ways to fuck people up is it is what it is. You say what? Type shit.
That was a hating ass era, the 2010s. That was a hating ass era, boy.
I loved it.
hating
It's like I told Bingo, bro. Like I'm the type of cat where I need a certain amount of negativity. I need a certain amount of hate. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a hater, dog. I would have been in that skit of Dave Chappelle, the Haters Ball. I would have been in it, bro. I would have been a contender, man.
You would have been in there in a fur coat. You would have been in there in a fur coat with no shirt underneath.
Why would I need a shirt, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like just need the coat, bro. Nah,
This guy has leathers, furs, and gators on at the same time. He killed 5 animals just to be here tonight.
All real animals too.
That's crazy.
Nah, yeah, fuck. Nah.
So tell me about so this is an interesting thing, is that what we personally are encountering more is like, you get your people in who are spitters. They're like, nah, I'm a hip hop head. I gotta spit at a high level. That's just part of the music I make. But the production choice varies in all of them. Some people like to rap over, do that high level stuff over electronic. I've heard go-go, house, hip hop. They like to float on like a rock type joint. Tell me about you guys' production elements and sort of what you look for.
Well, as far as God Tier Collective, that's why I got a lot of different people. He, Afro beats and rapping, like on the same type of shit that I be on. So that's him. And then we got Aoso. Aoso produces, engineers, sings, raps.
Oh, okay, but yeah.
A whole bunch of shit.
And the Swiss Army knife.
Also got a jump that sound like Afrobeat too. I think it's attention, something.
Shit.
Get your
I
attention.
wouldn't even be
Niggas
surprised.
get your attention. Yeah, Jim
Yeah.
go.
And then we got Swift. He how would I describe him? Make a trap shit, and then at the same time, it's more like upbeat summer shit for real.
Okay.
And then we got
Like clubby vibes or like cookout.
Yeah, like cookout vibes.
I was gonna say King, but nah, I was like, okay, he took me off there for a second.
He's like he definitely got them cookout vibes, and you can definitely jam them shits. Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
and then,
bet.
And you know we got Light Ease. Now Light Ease probably one of really popular producer out here.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all know Sklish
Depending
from
on
DC.
spelling.
I'm not too
from DC.
Spelling.
SCHLIS. Yeah, you know who he is. Yeah, most of his beats, a lot of his beats, produced by him.
Okay.
Like he's produced for a whole bunch of people. I can't even name all of them, but
Right.
a lot of people in the area and whatnot. He's actually originally from New York too, so
Okay, cool.
yeah. And then we got who else we got? Vaughn. We got my man Von Fake. Vaughn. What? That man is the DMV's Kendrick Lamar, in my opinion. And how I met him.
Hold on. This is a big club.
How I met him. So I was at the this showcase at L.A.M Studios.
Yep.
And
I've heard of him.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
I've
were
heard
doing
of those guys.
we were doing the cipher or whatever.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that they were doing that cool thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a competition, right?
Yeah, it was a competition.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And the producer, I don't know if y'all know him, Big Boss Butter.
I've heard of him. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's his brother, and he put me on him. He was like, bro, he's like, I know. He's like, nigga, you J. Cole, bro. You J. Cole. This nigga right here is Kendrick Lamar. Trying to tell you, I need y'all on the track together.
We need a tape.
He sent me his Instagram and everything. Boom. He already on my tape. What's it called? Aftermath.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
so we already locked in. You know, he's fucking with him. He's fucking with us and whatnot. And then there's one more person. I'm missing somebody. My man Chisholm.
He gonna be mad too when he sees it. He's like, nigga, you forgot me.
You said who?
Tease.
T?
Little tease.
It's your collective, Jamal. He seems like you recruiting the cat.
They be sending the beats.
We hopped on.
This is like when Wu Tang.
No, I already said like these. I already said like these.
Oh, I
Yeah, I said you said tease. I didn't know. I didn't call him that. But yeah, I
It's like when a nigga calls a nigga by his real name and you just don't know him by that name. It's like who? Michael.
Bro, people be saying Sion. I'd be like, nigga, who are you looking for? Oh, Perp.
Yeah. I don't even know how to say the nigga's name, so I go by Perp. Because it's like Sion, Seon. I'm gonna call it nigga Seance.
And then my man Dusty. Really go by Southside Slaughter.
Mm-hmm.
And he's from Savannah, Georgia.
Okay, cool.
That man be on some mellow shit, some real like fucking Isaiah Rashad, fucking
Wasn't you just caught up doing some
some vibes like that? You know what I be on sometimes too. You know, I be on some mellow shit too. So
right.
Yeah, but it's a long story short. You know, it's a versatile group and whatnot.
Okay, cool. So like, what's like the dynamic for y'all? Like as far as just like recording and stuff like that. Do y'all try to like get together a lot, or is it just like you were saying before, like you're sending a lot of emails and shit?
That's the thing. I got a group chat and everything, and you know, we just formed this shit, so it's
not even a year old. Not even a year old. Right? Yeah,
definally not.
Right.
Like just a few months old.
Right.
But you know, I just came back from school and whatnot, so that's when I'm trying to bring
right.
us all together.
You're on break, right?
Yeah,
bro. Because I can't. Now that I'm not in school, I don't know how school works anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, is it July? Like, oh, like I'm sure. Like it's
man, I should have been graduated, but
yeah, type. Because you're 22.
22.
Yeah. That's about right. Nah, but still, you were doing your thing though. You know, like going to college right out of high school was insane to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those things where like it's like getting married outside of high school. You know what I'm saying? Right out of high school to me, like it's a big commitment.
Yep.
For as little experience as you have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I some people, you know, rise to the occasion, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are really good at college. Some people are good at marriage and shit like that for the examples. But, like, yeah, it always just seemed like a big unnecessary commitment. Like, live some life first, get some experience. then get some money, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But stabilize yourself and then explore your options.
Man, that shit expensive, bro.
That's why I didn't go.
Man.
If my parents were gonna pay for it, I'm just like, I don't want you to do that. Like go live your life.
They want
You
you.
can
They
learn
want you.
anything on YouTube.
And bruh,
Exactly.
anything, bruh. You don't need. They have college courses on YouTube, bruh. They have whole lectures and shit like that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the University of YouTube is underrated.
Most definitely.
Yeah, maybe
Tapping,
maybe pay for
EYL.
it.
Y'all helped them EYL.
EYL.
Earn Your Leisure. Rashad Bilal and Troy Millers, I believe.
Yeah, I'm hip to that. I'm hip to that.
Tapping them.
No, that's some good shit. In a river of bullshit, that's some good shit.
Okay, bet. Yeah, no, I gotta get hit to a lot of y'all cats, man, because I'm only hip really to the tape, y'all, the God tier tape, and like like all your form of work and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, how have you benefited from like going to school and like you know what I'm saying, being in Savannah, like the creative scene down there in Georgia and stuff like that? Like, what's the difference between like up here and down here for you?
Well, I mean, I feel like down there, a lot of people, it's a lot of people I did fall off with and whatnot. So a lot of the support kind of went downhill or whatever. But being in another area that you're not from, they're gonna support you. They're like, all right, who is this nigga? And, okay, he's pretty fine. I mean, if you are good.
Yeah, because the new kid aspect of it, I think, never leaves life. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I remember this like new kids coming into school and like they weren't liked automatically, but everyone gave them a chance. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just a thing where they blew them off. It was like, oh no, let's see what you're about.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If you're if you're cool, we'll keep fucking with you. If you're lame, go eat lunch in a classroom or something.
Yeah, so it's like this is everywhere you go. If you're not from that area, it's 50-50.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
but I feel like I'm probably getting a lot more support than I am up there in Savannah here, like now. I don't know what it is. I think it's because the album that I dropped and a lot of the people that I didn't even think listened to it or listened to me actually listened to it, messaged me saying, Jamal, like, this shit's good as fuck. Like, I actually got so many text messages. This is the first album I got so many like responses and text messages from other people regarding this album and whatnot. And so that's why I felt like, I feel like I'm on the right path now. So
okay. Do you think it's like, did you switch up anything?
Definitely. Like this album was definitely, I wouldn't even say I was experimenting. I feel like I was in my final form, not my final form, but I was in.
I was about to say, don't say your peak. Don't say your peak yet. You know what I'm saying? People would be like, oh, this is it then. All right.
Yeah, but like literally, it was a lot of people that literally told me, Jamal, this shit is literally God tier. Like this shit is, that's all it was saying. Like this shit is literally God tier. This shit, the way this whole album flowed, the different like how versatile I was on it and whatnot. From just singing the upbeat shit, the mellow shit. Me just rapping for real.
Yeah, because what I remember from it was just like I was listening to it, I was just going through it like like all the Friday drops and shit like that.
Yeah.
I usually like save the albums for last. I remember I put it on first, and I was like, oh okay, like it's like what we told Piff and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like your latter projects and stuff like that, it's starting to sound like your kind of tape. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to like hear your sound and like how unique you are compared to, you know what I'm saying, the ocean of nonsense and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a great thing for real. Do you think that this came from just doing it, like just staying consistent and shit, or like, are you like
man I know for real, bro.
Honestly,
I gotta
bro.
get like Jamal.
Yeah. It's crazy. A lot of people think I'm consistent, bro. I really be making music on my own time, and when I feel like it, I gotta be.
That's the thing. You seem consistent, so you are consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
catalog, crazy,
yeah, exactly. Because like, how many do you have like in the vault right now? Like, is it this like medium size?
You want the actual answer?
I want the actual answer. Yeah,
probably like 23. That's it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you're dropping consistently. You know what I'm saying? Your vault's not huge, and you're dropping consistently, bro. Like, make as much music as you want, anytime you want.
That's my problem. Is I drop a lot, and it's like, that's why right now the God tier is like the last thing I'm dropping for a little minute, because I want that shit to marinate. I want the trilogy, the Calm, the Storm, and Aftermath, and then this one. I want that shit to marinate. I want people to know, like, all right, this is Jamal. before I
they want them to study your discography a little bit.
Before I give them, more new shit, and they're like, all right, they got to catch up type shit. And at the same time, it's like I'm not even up there all the way yet. So
you're still climbing, bro.
Exactly.
And it's good that you're getting a better response. Like just where you're at in Savannah and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So,
like that shit will keep you going for like 2 years. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. It's like when anyone just like tells like, oh, bro, I like the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I listen to it all the time or whatever. Just like, all right, I can keep doing this. I don't suck yet. You know what I'm saying? This is awesome. You know?
Yeah, and then so that's why right now I'm just focusing on more videos, live performances, podcasts, interviews and whatnot, and just getting my face out there. I want people to see my face more.
Right.
Rather than just hearing me, they're gonna hear me, but they see me in public, they don't know if that's me or not. You feel me?
Yeah,
it's people that follow me, or no, I wouldn't say that. It's people that don't follow me, but probably know my music and whatnot, but don't know what I look like.
Yeah, because you got like your face on, I think, one of the joints.
Yeah, I mean, like I have it on my my profiles and whatnot.
Yeah,
but it's like.
But
not
in public, it's weird because I know exactly what you mean, bro. Because I follow a lot of people, and this like I would see them out in shows, and I would like their pictures and whatever. I'm just like,
on the street is way different.
I had to double take. I either double take or be like, I don't want to like walk up to this cat and be like, oh, I know you from Instagram. Like,
man, just the other day, I was just at Navy Federal. I was about to deposit some shit in the ATM.
Yeah,
and in front of me was Semi Homie. He's from DC. Nigga was just there, but I didn't even realize. I didn't like.
You didn't put it. You was like
exactly.
Oh,
I was like, oh shit! I didn't even realize it until like later on. I was like, wait, because I seen him on Instagram. I was like, what the fuck? I just seen this nigga at Navy
like,
Federal,
oh shit!
Bro.
Like that was his fit.
Crazy, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that's wild.
Like, damn. But yeah, like it's like, a lot of people they'll know your music and shit, but they see you in person, they probably won't, yeah.
Yeah.
But then it's people. I have met people that don't even know me or whatever, but have heard my music or like. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they just show love for real.
So.
But yeah, there's definitely a place to do like, hey, bro, I follow you, right? And like do that like it shows. You know what I'm saying? Do that like I would do that shit like it shows and shit. Like don't come up to me like if I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? Don't come up like if I'm doing something in public or whatever. Like don't not come up. Like that's fun and cool. But like I'm not. It's strange. Like let's go about our day, guys. Come on. I got shit to do, man.
So take me behind like the mindset of. Or at least your mindset when it came to forming a collective. Was this like, I want to accomplish a certain musical goal, and this is the cast of people that I feel I can do that? Or is it like, okay, I see these different artists, sounds, styles, and I want to like tag all of those, and so that something can happen under this sort of umbrella? Like, what is it there?
For real, it was really like a process. I was trying to be more strategic about it. So I had to think about, obviously, the talent.
Right.
If they're consistent to, working. Either just sending
you'll
back
run,
shit
you'll
or
run into that problem building any kind of team, bro.
Exactly.
So like, these niggas just don't want to make money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or like, they just don't want to work and shit like that. Yeah.
They think poverty is tasty.
I guess, experience. Because, talent, experience.
Yeah.
They don't always go hand in hand and whatnot.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
no,
so
100%.
that, and then I guess versatility too.
Right, yeah.
Being able to not just stick to one specific,
being able to adapt, maybe.
Yeah, being able to adapt to a beat or whatever, or something new, finding a flow on a different, something that you never, been on or whatever.
Right,
you gotta be capable of doing that and whatnot. So
yeah, and I think it's important, like you said, like versatility and like being able to adapt to stuff. I think an important part of it too is just like, are you willing to learn another skill to help benefit the collective in general?
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like it may not, like the team you build may not always have every component you need. It sounds like y'all got most of it for real, because you got a photographer. Do you have a photographer?
Yeah, actually we do.
Yeah, you got a photographer.
Dusty, but he's in Savannah, so
yeah,
but
they're still your guy though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got someone making y'all beats and shit.
Hell, we got like really one.
Yeah, someone making y'all beats, so you're not just taking them off YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like original beats and shit.
Live jump, that'd be hard.
On God.
Right. Yeah, but like in general too, is this like, are you willing to? What else are you willing to do to help us out? You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to help us book shows? Can you do like videography? You're already a photographer. Can you like do like videography and shit like that? Logistics, you know what I'm saying? The stuff like that, man. Like if you have like versatile people on your team like that's important to me. You know, that's very important.
For sure.
No, definitely, man. But like, how do y'all like you said, like you want to focus more on shows and stuff like that? Like, are you gonna like focus on more just doing solo joints, or like you just want to do like all god tier stuff to get you all y'all boys on the show and shit like that?
Right now, so my focus like right now is me. I'm trying to, like I said, let this shit marinate. So I've just been, I guess, promoting my albums and whatnot.
Right.
Promoting what I already got out. And then, I am trying to do shows and whatnot. But I also, to be honest, I don't know. My brain's all over the place.
Nah, that's the thing.
My brain's all over the place.
That's the good thing about the podcast. You know what I'm saying? You can just say whatever. You know
yeah,
what I'm
but
you don't even have to be questions.
No, like in general, like my brain's all over the place. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Yeah. But like, I dropped God's Here, and it's like, all right.
Now you're sort of in limbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just letting this shit. I guess I'm really just letting this shit marinate, and then I'm just waiting for everybody who's available. We all meet up and whatnot. Just discuss some shit, see what the fuck I got going. But I do have goals for this group. We definitely already talked about doing collab projects and whatnot.
Yeah.
Doing ciphers and shit like that.
That sounds
having
fun.
that shit recorded and everything. So
content,
exactly content with
That's
all of us
that
in
matters.
it. Like, when it comes to them, I want to have content with all of us in it, and I want and it's crazy because it's actually what Aoso's doing too. He's doing something similar too, and I don't want to speak too much on it because. Basically, he's doing something similar, and I guess we kind of like helping each other out and whatnot. So yeah.
Gotcha. Do you like sort of act as like the manager of the group and shit like that, or are you kind of like wanting to source that kind of responsibility out?
Nah, it's really. Well, I mean, because I started the joint.
Yeah.
But
I'm not be the founder and shit, but you don't have to manage everything.
I'm not no manager. You feel me? It's just like if there's motion, if some shit going on, I'm gonna put all of us on.
Right.
We're not bound to do everything together. You feel me? It's more like I said, it's a collective, but at the same time, it's like we're all doing our own thing and shit. And there's opportunities and whatnot. I'm gonna let them know.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, I think that's a good way to go about it, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a great way to go about it, honestly, man. Yeah. Nah, but L.A.M, bro, what are you working on like right now, man? Like what's the current thing?
As of right now, I got like a couple of tapes in the vault where I'm trying to perfect it. I know everything's not perfect. You can't make anything perfect, man, to a T.
I had a high school honors English teacher tell me that.
Yeah,
but she figured that I wasn't turning things in because I told her like, nah, it's not ready yet. It's not ready. It's not good yet.
Yeah.
I didn't do the thing. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't write the paper and shit like that. It was like, oh no, just give me a few more days or whatever. You know, he's like, no, like don't let perfection paralyze you, Ben. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah, whatever.
Whoa, whoa, bleep that out. Jesus Christ.
Shut up. It's all good. But like, don't let perfection paralyze you and shit like that. I was like, no, you're right. I'll have it in the next day. I was like, I wrote it like at lunch and shit like that. Got a B. You know what I'm saying?
That's high school for you.
That's all of school. That's all of school.
High school was alright.
It's fine, bro. I wish I gave more of a fucking high school. That's the thing. Like, I wish I was into school more. Like, I didn't go to any dances. I didn't go to the games and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I was at them jobs.
Nah, I'm still introverted. So,
oh yeah,
Raz was in the house.
It took you a lot to come out.
It's not even like that. I wasn't allowed to go outside. I mean, I was.
Yeah. I had a lot of like lateral freedom. Yeah, I had a lot of freedom. But it was like, yeah, I don't want to go out.
I was lazy, and I was always in the bed. I was always, watching something. I was always recording music and shit.
Right. Yeah.
And now I'm always smoking and shit. It's like fuck everybody else. But now I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to be outside more. So
bro, I'm trying. Me too.
I'm trying to be outside more.
It's hard. It's hard.
It really
is.
Because
that's the thing. Because if you're not like used to, if you didn't grow up going out, you know what I'm saying? You didn't like grow up super social and shit like that. It's like as an adult, it's weird to learn like social behavior and shit like that. Not like learn because you know how to talk to people and shit like that, but like you don't know the norms and shit like that. Like, oh, you shouldn't say this or you shouldn't like you shouldn't be like confrontational or weird and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But like this is how I am. You know what I mean? What it's straight. But two tapes in the vault. You said.
All right, 2 tapes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just been working on those tapes for real. I'm working on my rebranding. I also got some other shit I'm planning, but yeah, I'm gonna let that unfold naturally.
Man.
I want to go back and listen to that Afro Beats project. I feel like you're one of those guys who's just, you know, like the accent turns on the track type shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like Matthew Joshua.
That's exactly where I was going with that. What the hell is that? He's gonna watch this too. What the hell is that, man?
It's crazy
He's
because
crazy
like
guy. He's just
he's
fucking-
like he talks like he's like like a shy, nice guy and shit like that. Like just a cat, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the comic books or whatever, or anime. But like then like it's like
fucking anime.
Yeah,
I am
it's
an
cool.
anime character, nigga. What you talking about?
I was gonna say out of all of us in the
do
room.
remind me of an anime character.
Yeah, exactly. Like a
Yeah.
not a side character, but like not the cat the main character goes to for like sage advice. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like I'm going through it right now. It's like we all go through it. You just gotta get through it. You know.
Maybe you sound like a hippie nigga.
Something, man. You know what I mean?
training, just fucking.
Yeah, it's like where's L.A.M, bro? He's just like, no, he's punching a tree. Like, I don't know.
He's training. What do you mean?
Like, what are you talking about? For what?
Nigga said punching a
He's
tree.
training. He's like, that's all niggas need to know, man.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, but like the rebrand, I'm excited to see because like is it like a life rebrand? Like, are you changing like the way like you like go about like living life and shit like that? Just like how you dress, how you associate with people,
I
or
wouldn't
is it
say
more
so.
just like artistic?
I wouldn't say so. I'm the same, but I'm just focused.
Right.
Concentrating my energy to what I'm trying to get done, what I'm trying to accomplish.
Gotcha.
Yeah, bro.
That's what's up, man. Because I was like super into the spiritual thing for a long time. Like in high school when it wasn't like cool and shit. You know,
And we all spiritual. I won't say so.
Yeah,
Spiritual.
but that's the thing. I think more people are more aware of it and more willing to like, you know, I guess for like lack of a better term, just like be about it and shit like that. Because like we're all spiritual, we're all religious, we're all everything. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is everything all the time. We're just a reflection of the universe, or the universe is just a reflection of us, 1,000 billion or whatever.
Wow, the universe is a very, very ugly thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why?
Negative aspects.
Yeah, why do
There's
you think I'm
positive
upset all the time? it's just bad, you know. Like, but yeah, no, I remember in high school, I was like, yeah, people would make fun of me and shit. I remember because I was like, but I did like hippie shit, you know what I'm saying? I like wear tie dye, like I was growing my fro out and shit like that, you know, just smoke all the time, do acid, you know what I mean? But I was it's like, yeah, no, but this is all for a reason.
How is acid, bro? You got.
It's fantastic.
I don't think
mean,
I'll ever do that shit, but
that's the
How's
thing.
that
If
trip?
you're gonna do any of them, do shrooms just because like it's more of a like a natural
I'm
thing.
definitely.
I did shrooms. I had
Yeah.
shroom chocolate. I was.
Oh yeah, the chocolate bar. That's the
the
only
only
way I
way
can
I'm
eat
doing
them.
it.
That's the only way
I'm doing it.
That shit was.
Shroom chocolate.
Yeah, it comes in a chocolate bar.
experience.
Yeah, it comes in a
That
chocolate
shit-
bar and shit. Yeah.
I can't. That shit was an experience.
Yeah, cause it's more mellow than acid though, cause acid is just like
It's manic.
yeah, it's
Well,
like
no, it's energetic, I'll say.
I think manic's a better word honestly, cause like you feel like sharp. Not sharp's the wrong word even. Like you know what I'm saying, but that's the thing. Like that's like yeah, like a high pitched sharpness.
I was razor sharp. Like I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because like it's I don't know a lot about like frequencies and all that kind of you know what I'm saying, but like it felt like you were at a higher frequency. It felt like it was like a higher pitch. You know what I'm saying?
You just
And,
like
yeah, you kind of just like that.
You know, it's like
this is okay. This is
you.
awesome.
It's like you feel like you know shit, but you can't speak on shit because you start overthinking, and then once you
Yeah,
start
and then the
overthinking,
words
like,
start to jumble, and then it doesn't
next
make
thing-
sense.
And then not even that, like you just gonna go crazy off the
Yeah.
shrooms. But just imagine, I had already smoked, and then I think I was off some, I don't know what I was drinking on, and then we did that. Next thing you know,
Oh, you're having a Jim Morrison evening.
like 2 hours later, I'm just realizing, bro, I'm high as fuck right now.
Yeah, because you don't realize it for a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
I was
the
doing
thing.
it. I was doing it with my ex. So you know, at the time,
I did the same thing.
At the time, you know, everything was perfect. Yeah. Everything was like bliss. I'm like, I trust her and whatnot. So you know, I'm in a good headspace.
Right.
So everything was good and everything. And I'm just like, we went outside. We ended up going outside.
Was it nighttime or daytime?
Nighttime was like 4 a.m.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the only.
Shouldn't have gone outside.
I
That's all
like
I'm
doing it
gonna
at
say.
night. I don't know. Because I was out. The way we did it was when we had to wait till it was nighttime. So like my mom was about ready to go to sleep and shit like that, so we wouldn't bother her. Like be all fucking acided out and shit like that. But like we would go out, bruh. It's like I remember we went out in the snow one time off this like. I think like 4 tabs, like me and my buddy and shit like that. We were like walking across like a field of snow to go get more pack. You know what I mean? And it's like, from a nigga in Cold Valley, it's like across the way and shit like that. And then, bro, I look up at the moon and like, you know the old 3D glasses and shit like that, like red and blue on the one side. It was red on one side, blue on the other side. And like it was like moon in the middle, and like no clouds. It was just like, and like it was like black and white almost too. I'm just like, I think we did too much, man. It's like I'm not cold, you know what I'm saying? It's snow on the ground. I'm not like cold or anything. I'm just like,
nah. That's why I knew. Okay. That's why I knew I was high as shit. So I'm walking outside with her, but we're like walking past signs, right? And it's like first sign that said it said like said do not enter, right? Because you know it's like the sidewalk and then it's like the street.
Right. Like a turn off or whatever.
Do not enter. I'm like, and then next thing you know. We go past a stop sign. I'm like, oh shit, it's telling me to stop.
Babe,
and then there's like this big ass building like right behind my crib.
It's like, hey,
and then
fucker.
It literally says home because it's on the way back to the crib.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh shit, this is definitely telling me to go back inside.
Yeah, 100%, bro. That's it.
Yeah, but like, the shroom's crazy.
Yeah, bro, because it'll just have you thinking a bunch of wild shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's a bad trip. Bad trips.
I started freestyling. It's literally the best freestyle I've ever. Like I don't even remember what I said.
That was probably like your mural, like your Lupe Fiasco's mural.
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
You never heard that song?
Nah.
This is probably one Lupe Fiasco song I don't know.
I was never a big Lupe fan.
I wasn't a big Lupe fan either.
That joke like 8 minutes, man. You gotta listen to that joke.
I know. I heard his freestyle on Sway.
Yeah,
that shit was amazing.
I meant to. He's like a great rapper and shit like that. Like he was just like, was he like a weird internet like tweeter and shit like that after a while?
I mean, you know, all these niggas have weaknesses, I guess.
He got beef with
like a few people, right?
Like but it was one specific person.
I forget who it was. It was like such a nonsense beef. Like I forget who it was. Was it Cudi?
Yeah, it's Kid Cudi. Yeah. I don't know.
How do you have beef with Cudi? Like I don't like him wearing the dresses and all that kind of good shit. But like, how do you have beef with Cudi? He seems like such a nice guy. Like I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But L.A.M, bro, like what are like some of your inspirations? Because we don't know a lot about you, but like who were some of your early inspirations like to get into music and stuff?
Definitely my cousins, the twins, Kelvin and Calvin. And also my cousin David, he was doing music at the time too. And the one song that really got me moving was I think it was Might Over You by Runtown. I don't know if y'all know that, John. It's like doom doom. I think I know that joint. That joint, yes. I was like, damn, that joint just got me moving. And then I dropped the high school joint. And went from there.
Boom. I feel that, bro. Yeah.
And Burna Boy also. Burna Boy.
I'm slightly up to Burna Boy.
Yeah, because that's how I started, like Afrobeat. Then I started tapping in with some other shit, underground shit, and that's what brought the rap shit out of me. And I was like, yeah.
Gotcha. Because you're how old?
I'm 21.
21, okay. Because you look like the anime character, like sort of prototype. It's like he can either be 20 or
like
40.
1,000.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Because because I was like, you're like ageless. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them kids.
This nigga's 5,000 years old, son.
Like shit.
I've seen every historical event.
Yeah, because that's how I am. Because I looked like this since I was 18. Like, you know, maybe a little thinner, but like, yeah, I've looked like this since I was 18 years old, bro. I wasn't getting carded for shit. It was the best. It was the best. I just started drinking a lot too, bro. It was my sister's 21st birthday, and I was like 17. Nah, we're a lot closer to that age. I forget. I was young as shit though. I was like 18. We went to go get some beer and shit before we went to like the restaurant to celebrate and shit like that. I was like, oh, can you buy me a 40? You know what I'm saying? Just as you do, you know what I mean? As you do on drives, on 10-minute drives, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, give me a 40 or whatever. She was like, all right, bet. Goes in the giant, grabs the joint, puts it on the counter and shit like that, rings it up, asks for her ID. She's so proud. She's so happy. Just like, day up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bitch, 21. Like, right. Yo looked at the giant, just like, yeah, so technically, we're not allowed to sell it to you on like the day of your birthday. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, and I'm just, serious? Yeah, and I'm just like giving him a hard ass. I'm just like, What the fuck are you talking? That's like the thing. That's like an American thing. Like you wait till the day and you get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? To the day, it's like, and I can tell they just got caught up selling for the underage niggas. I guarantee they just got caught up doing it because they're enforcing arbitrary rules. It's nonsense.
What the
rules
fuck?
And shit like that.
Defeats the whole purpose.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there and it's like, man, fuck, man. I was like, well, why don't you buy it? Because they're Indian. Why don't you buy it? You know what I'm saying? I was like. Yeah, why don't I fucking buy it? Give me your card. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
God damn it, you giving us a fucking hard time and shit like that. And I'm just geeking.
Man,
I'm just like, bruh, from that day on, bruh, I've been going to that gas station every day, like every day for beer. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever I get beer, I go to there, bruh.
You do what you want when you're bearded.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The beard's important, man. Never cutting it. I'm gonna be a great
Jealous
man.
of all y'all right now.
Yeah, well, you got something going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just don't shave and shit. You seem like a nigga that's like, yeah. Shave at any bit of stubble. Like it's gonna be ugly for a while, for like a year. I'm not even gonna hold you.
It's part of spiritual growth.
Basically,
spiritual transformation, the ugly phase. Same thing with hair.
Nah, yeah, because I remember. I think I've definitely told this on the pod before, but like it's like one of those fake Twitter, like you know what I'm saying, Reddit stories and shit like that. There's like back in World War II, they needed better trackers and stuff like that, so they would hit up like Native American tribes and whatever. So there's like, oh, well, y'all track, right? You know, that's your thing. They're like, yeah, sure. And he's like, all right, come on in the army. You know what I'm saying? We'll give your family water for a month or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, so get into the army. They do a little course and shit like that, and they score, you know, awesome. They can track because it's their land. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Then there's like, all right, bet, y'all are official. You know what I'm saying? We'll get you in the army, get you all signed up. First things first, army haircut. You know what I'm saying? Gotta buzz it all off. Buzz the shit off. And all them niggas, you know what I'm saying? They're just like, yeah, please don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, please don't do this, bro. Like, this is kind of important to us. And he's like, you know, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Then they retested him and shit like that after they got all buzz cutted, all armied up and shit like that, bro. They did like a quarter as well. They did like they scored horribly and shit like that. And they're just like, what the fuck happened, guys? It's like, bro, we told you, like, nigga, we need our hair. Is like, you're retarded. Stop. You don't need your hair, bro. Did another just like, we'll go get the same people and fucking do it. You know, run a test. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you're bullshitting. Got it like another like same amount of number of like the same tribesmen and shit like that. Ran them both through the test. The hairless cast did equally as bad. The haired cast did crazy. They did really well. And there's like, there's no way there's a correlation. There's no way there's a correlation. Buzz them niggas heads off and shit like hair off and shit. They did horribly. So there's like sitting there, just like, what do you mean your hair is like, bro? Like it's our power, bro. Like you know we like it's an extra sense almost or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because like because your hair stands up on the back of your neck when something's going on and shit like that. Like yeah, bro. Like it's something to it. It's something to it to growing your hair out, man.
What were y'all playing in your headphones in high school, walking through the hallways?
Trap shit.
Shy Glizzy.
Everything.
I cannot trust myself.
Anything that was on Spinrilla, all the local shit.
Yeah, Will the Rapper. Who else you playing? Beautiful. Fucking.
Fucking.
They don't know where they class.
Oh God,
Yeah,
Fat Trail, fucking Gunu, like so many fucking people, bro.
Yeah, bro. RP Goon.
But at the same time, like you know, I've always been listening to everything. So old school
because you
hip hop.
had the fucking you had a beat on. It was a 702 beat.
Yeah, I just did a remix to Get It Together.
Yeah, that was my shit, bro. I'm like, oh, Get It Together's my shit, bro. And I was like, but were you listening to like that kind of stuff too and shit?
Man, I was listening. I've been listening to all that shit. Yeah, everything.
Type, yeah, bro. Because I was straight. That's the thing. I wasn't straight anything, bro. Because I didn't get into hip hop till like later in high school, honestly.
I got into hip hop like fucking maybe elementary school.
Elementary school, yeah.
Like seventh
Middle
grade for me.
Yeah.
Like 6th, 7th grade.
Because the thing was, like, my dad was strict about, like, internet use and shit like that, so I couldn't, like, go and buy albums and shit.
Nah,
like,
nah,
you know what I mean?
right,
Yeah,
you're
bro,
right.
you're hip, bro.
As far well for me, it was as far as rapping, it was like 6th, 7th grade. But like, really, just like listening to hip hop. I really say like, all my whole life because
Right, it was just always around and shit.
My stepmom, she introduced me to hip hop. Like she the one that got me hip to Jay-Z, fucking Tupac, Kanye,
All the essentials.
Dr. Dre.
All the essentials.
Yeah, all the essentials.
Yeah,
So
I feel that, man. But like, nah, yeah, because did your dad have a thing where like you had like parental controls on the computer and stuff like that? You
Everything,
could.
the TV.
oh my God, say
Oh, I couldn't even watch WWE, my nigga.
Oh,
That
nah, he
was
tripping.
one. That
We
was
had
one
a
thing. My
TV.
dad had let me. You know
We
what
had
I'm
a
saying?
TV in our room. I ain't gonna lie. We had a little old
never.
TV in our room.
Never.
You know, we put that joint on last. Oh no, if it's on weekend, put that joint on last or whatever. You know, but if it's during the weekday, nah, you turn that shit off right when we hear footsteps.
Yep. Boom.
Yeah, oh God, but then, it was crazy.
Yo, still sparkling and shit.
You got a book.
My dad, I pretend I'm sleeping, but my dad be like, you know, every time you turn it off, I know when you turn it off because we can still hear the popping in the back of the.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like,
bro.
damn, bro.
He had the old TVs.
Oh,
and
God,
shit.
so I
It
was
took
like-
like a whole minute for it to
So
shut
like
down.
soon as I hear a footstep or a door open, I'm turning that shit off, and it's like, bro, hopefully that whatever's going on in the back of that TV just stop.
Yeah, right, exactly. You just calm your ass down and shit.
God.
Nah, but yeah, man. Like we would watch wrestling. That's the thing. He let me watch wrestling and shit. Like I still do. Love it to death. You know what I'm saying? But like, man, the parental controls on the computer, bro. Like there are ways around it. As a horny 13-year-old child, you find ways around them shits, man. Like I would look up porn. This is the word porn. You know what I'm saying? It's like go through pages and pages and pages till one of them worked. And then like, yeah, that was just my site for a while. You know what I mean? Then like, yeah, man. And then music wise, I would have to ask him to give me a password to iTunes and shit. So like I would just be listening to shit he would listen to. So I'm just like, I don't want to keep asking this nigga because like he looked at me insane one time when I asked him to buy me Bleeding Love by Leona Lewis. Looked at me insane. I'm just like, it's a good song. It's a good song. I like it. I love it so much. You know what I'm saying? I love that song, man.
Yeah.
He looked at me crazy, dog. But like, yeah, nah, but yeah, like until like I got like the smartphones and like all the like the free apps and shit like that, the few music apps, like yeah, wasn't listening to a ton. Remember my mom would get the Now, That's What I Call Musics. Remember those?
Ugh.
Horrible.
Yeah, I got a lot of mine when I had one of them Sprint phones that had, you know how you had like the music store, like you could buy the track individually or you could buy the album for like $8.
Yeah. iTunes.
Yeah, not even that joint. It was like its own little Sprint joint. And
It's like the Google Play Store.
basically because
Yeah.
it was like
Right.
yeah. So I get on there, I buy like a few of the hits at the time, spent like $7, got in trouble. I was like, fuck.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, all right, but I looked at the joint, I was like, all right, free songs this week. So I was like, all right, bet. I would go through, I was listening to, but they just had like whatever the fuck on it.
They had whatever
It was
on
just
there. It was
electronic,
anything.
it was rock, it was rap, it was like smooth underground shit. Like, yeah, you could find anything on there. So from there,
Yeah, because
branch off into just whatever the fuck.
bro, like the free songs, I remember like a few joints I got. I got like a Gorilla Zoe joint. Anyone remembers Gorilla Zoe? You know what I'm
I
saying?
remember Gorillas though.
James Blake. You know,
Oh,
like
James Blake.
he Overgrown, like it just come out, or Renegade, I think the album was called. And then like it was just alias shit. The free song was so alias, dog. I remember that. Shit, bro.
No, shout out to the underground. That's where I found them.
As a youngin, I was sitting in front of the computer listening to music.
Word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just cause I ain't had no iPod. I mean, I got my first iPod or whatever.
You had the iPod.
No, not the iPod. It was like
the house.
I found
the
a way
house
to get
iPod.
an iPod too.
It was
I had
like-
to.
But it wasn't even it was like the iPod Touch, you know.
Right.
The
Yeah,
one that
yeah.
looked like a phone or whatever.
The best machine ever.
A proto smartphone.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You can get
Yeah.
away with having one now. Like now, you can just get away with having one and shit like that because of FaceTime or whatever. Like you don't need the phone. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to pay the fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? You can just have a whatever it's called, iCloud or whatever. You know?
Yeah. I mean, you still gotta have Wi-Fi.
Touch?
And Wi-Fi everywhere has Wi-Fi.
That
So
touch
you can go to
is
McDonald's and
legendary.
have Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you have to have like a certain iOS for FaceTime?
I'm saying now, like, because now everyone has the iPhone and the iTouch has gone extinct. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying if
I'm a
we
cop
had an old one,
Yeah.
Nah, I think they got a new one.
do they still make them?
Yeah, they still making my.
I didn't know they still made them
make
shits, bro.
Oh, I thought they discontinued
Well,
them.
I guess other countries or whatever.
Or poor children. I don't know. Did y'all ever mess with the MP3 player? Like the
I never had one.
oh yeah, I had one. I had one, bro. It was fire.
Oh, I did. It was like a little. I forgot what it was. But it was like white and green.
Yeah, nah. I had a giant. It was like it was weird because it was on its side, so like it was like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you operate the screen and shit like that. It was a SanDisk. I remember that giant because like it had a cool thing where you can record on it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can record your voice or record whatever on it.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, I would like put it up to like the car stereo, like the car speaker and shit like that, and just like expect like a perfect song. You know what I'm saying? To come out of it, and I can go back and listen to it. I'm just like, oh damn, I was like talking through a lot of this. Like or my dad was talking or something like that, bro.
Now they do still make them, I think.
Sure, I guess. Just get the iPhone. I don't know. Like,
Might get an iPod Touch.
but I mean, you can get away with it.
Low
Now.
key,
You can get away with
I
it.
might just get an Android and just have a I think I might fuck with it.
That's actually pretty smart. Bro.
Actually, you know what I'm saying?
You want FaceTime? All right, bet.
Like, you're gonna see my email. Like, yeah, it's not the same number. It's not the same number. It's cool.
Smooth.
Yeah.
That's some very trap shit. I feel like now. I feel like a lot of like trappers and shit. Like that's the new like burner and shit.
People look at you crazy when you have like more than one device.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You sit there like this.
Like any device you have that's more than one, bro, it's insane. Especially, like you have 3 iPhones, nigga. Like relax. I saw a nigga pull out 4 one time.
Damn.
Like he had 4 phones.
He's doing really bad stuff, man.
Like fool, like you're trafficking people, bro. Like I don't know what you're doing.
Is fucking. That guy's about to go poison a river.
Like shit, man.
Poison the river.
Like shit, man. But just as far as God tier in general, just like what like I know like you know you have your 2 tapes like in the vault. You want to let everything marinate and stuff like that. It's like what do you think y'all's next like collaborative effort is going to be? You know,
Man, whenever everyone's available, you know, when you know, shit just, you know, I just touched down and whatnot, so it's nothing set yet. But the plan is, you know, for all of us to have like, you know, be on one tape and whatnot.
nice.
But
Actually.
right now, I just collabed with Aoso for his tape. that
Okay,
he's
cool.
dropping. So I really want his shit to, you know, drop first.
Oh, okay.
It's coming soon or whatever.
Okay, good.
And then I'm gonna get a general idea of, you know, what I'm trying to do and whatnot. So yeah.
I got you. Nah, that's what's up, man. Because I'm looking forward to seeing what y'all do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like such a solid concept. You know what I'm saying? It's like not like a collective. You know, it's not something new, but like yeah, just it seems like y'all have a solid base right now. You know what I'm saying for what y'all are doing and shit like that. But how did you come up with God tier though? Like a real quick question is like how did you come up with the name? Did it sound good?
I just knew like after I was making, when I said I was making the calm, I was like, it's gonna be my last one for a minute.
like,
Next thing you know, I made the storm. I'm like, all right, this one the last one because that one had like 25 tracks.
Yeah,
on it.
it seemed like you had them all in order, wanted to drop it because it's conceptual, like the calm, the storm, the aftermath. You know what I'm saying?
And then
it only makes sense.
It's like, it was more of like a continuing process. It wasn't like, all right, this is exactly what I'm about to do. I'm about to make 3 albums and whatnot. Nah, I just like, after the first album, I was like, all right. And I was like, you know, I just randomly started working on the next one. I was like, I'm going to call this one The Storm. And then same thing happened for the aftermath and whatnot.
Right, yeah,
and
this
then,
made sense. Yeah.
But this time, God's Here was different because you can see God's Here sound different than all my other work and whatnot.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? I gotta have my face on this album. They gotta know what this shit is called, and I just gotta have like, this album's gotta like be the best one out of everything. Like that's why I just needed the perfect name for it.
Right.
And I didn't want to come up with no, you know, lame shit like
something conceptual.
Yeah, you feel me? So I just
saying?
like, you know what? I don't know how I came up with God tier, but I just looked up like, you know, words
like synonyms for
synonyms for like great and shit like that, and I was like, I think I seen it somewhere. I dead ass don't remember, but I was like, God tier is the one.
Yeah, like you just heard it and it's like, oh no, that sounds like something.
God tier, and I was like, you know, it's easy to say, it's real simple.
And it's like, and it's a thing too, and I think it's one of those things that makes a lot of like successful brands and like, you know, projects and stuff like that. It's not something you hear in normal conversation.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's an easy word, you know, like you said, but like you don't hear God.
You don't hear God tier like that. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If someone were to come up to you, he's like, bro, I swear to God, it's God tier. You know what I'm saying? You look at them insane.
Exactly.
You know?
So I feel like I honestly feel like if you know, local in the area, and I feel like maybe 7 times out of 10, you talking about the word God tier, you're probably talking about my album. Because literally, like when I say it was a lot of people that DM'd me or texted me saying like, bro, this shit is literally God tier.
That's it.
Like this shit was good. This is the one. So that's why I want this shit to marinate. I did drop the deluxe, but that was that was it.
I like it when someone drops deluxes. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, I'm not done yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to see how this came out. Now
it was more like a the end or PS.
Yeah, like shit. PS nigga. You know what I'm saying? I still do this. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah.
Nah, but that's great, man. I'm glad that you got the reception you're looking for this project. You definitely deserve it, man. Because like you said, you're, like we all know, you're one of the better spitters around here. You know what I'm saying? Not one of those things a lot of people know yet, but now they're starting to realize like you're God tier.
Hey, it's all love. It's all love. I'm willing to work with anybody, but at the same time, it's a competition. It's just a rap game. So you feel me?
I'm glad you have that in mind, bro. Because I swear, I like everybody, man. Like, not really, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with everybody and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's never adverse or shit like that. But nah, you are my competition. You know what I'm saying? Music, other podcasts, shows, anything kind of creative or can take up any amount of your time. You're my competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want this person's time to be filled with my voice. You know what I'm saying? Or my ideas and shit like that. Like that's what it means to have a competition and shit like that, man. To me, it's never beef. I don't care. I don't care enough about beef, people for that, bro.
Because
like,
we all getting the same money. Yeah, bro. We all chasing the same thing. So it's
same
like
bag, bro. We're all trying to chase the freedom the bag provides. You know, not the bag itself.
It's not to see who gets there first, but it's to see like
who will make it there.
It's like not even that. It's like who's better. You feel me? Like more like not like I'd say like skill wise. Like bro. I got better skills or whatever. But it's like at the same time, it's all love because at the end of the day, we all good as shit.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
That's why I only surround my niggas that I think are as good as me. Yeah, maybe.
Because it'll raise the game. It'll just keep raising the bar and shit like that. You can't just have mediocre niggas around you, bro.
Exactly.
That's where a lot of niggas go wrong. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you have niggas that are around me. If you around me, you can rap.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't know there's nobody that I know is friends with me like and can't make music. So
you got a freestyle for Jamal if you want to come to his crib and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got a freestyle. Put something together. You feel me? If you could put something together, if I'm bowing my head, then that shit fine.
We're good.
But who am I to say, I'm not up there yet, so.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like, I still gotta have my confidence and whatnot, so.
Yeah, bro. You gotta
talk your shit.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Talk your shit.
Oh, no, I mean, I definitely think I'm the best in Maryland.
Yeah, bro. You should, as you should.
DMV.
If you don't think that you don't belong in this game, bro, you don't belong in this industry, this art form. You should think you're the best. I know it.
I'm the best in the DMV. Y'all heard it from me.
We're the best podcast by leaps and bounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, best like just talk, even radio and shit like that. Like, niggas suck around here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have the thing we got. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. If you don't think you're the best, man, I'm sorry.
Oh God, you gotta think you're the best.
Do something else because we do.
You gotta think you're the best.
Yeah, you can't be inferior, bro. You gotta have that God mentality.
They have the God tier mentality.
Man, I just make music to make music. No, bro.
Nah, no, you don't.
That's how I know you just suck.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I know you're either. That's the thing. You're either just real good at music and bad at being social and shit like that, or just like. You're just ass. What do you mean you just make music to make music, nigga? Let people hear it. You know what I'm saying? Share it.
Exactly.
Nah, bro, I don't know. It's like, bro, I remember one cat, bro, and I don't know if he like listens or anything. I think he like used to, but like we would do like lunchroom freestyles and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like the niggas would go around, niggas be on the beat. Yeah. It's awesome fun. You know what I'm saying? And we all knew this nigga rapped. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he told everybody he does. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, bro, I know Logic. You know what I'm saying? We're all locked in and shit. Like he called Logic Bobby. You know what I'm saying? It's like nigga,
hell
you met him twice. Relax. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It was gross behavior. But like, yeah, every time we would ask him like, "Hey, bro, go in, rap." You know what I'm saying? Freestyle. Since you're so fucking nice and shit like that. Like he was talking about he listens to Currency and shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like he had a deep hip hop knowledge.
I don't care who you listen to, bro.
You nice.
Let me just hear you.
And fool every time.
It don't mean nothing.
Every time, bro, just be like, bro, I don't rap at school, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't rap for free, bro. I don't rap for free. I don't rap in school, bro.
I don't
you know
rap for free.
Who pays you?
Who the fuck are you?
Like that. We're like in
to rap?
11th grade. You know what I'm saying?
Who the fuck
It's
are
like,
you?
who paid you to rap?
Who's
Who
like-
paid you one time to rap?
He's like, nah, it's you. Come to the lounge this weekend, bro. I'll be rapping over it, nigga.
Nigga, if you said some shit like that, I would have been like, all right, let's see.
I feel like if you in a group setting and somebody tells you to rap and you're a rapper, take that opportunity, bro.
Rap.
Because who knows who's gonna be recording? Who knows?
Exactly,
Who knows
bro.
that? You know, who knows what that person knows? You know, whoever that person, whoever is in that circle, who knows what they know?
Exactly.
Who knows who
bruh.
they know?
That's how you know. That's how you know niggas are fraudulent sometimes, bro. Like if an opportunity presents itself to where you can apply your craft, unless you're just like real mediocre at the time, like you just started like a month ago or whatever. Like if you've been doing it, nigga,
Nah,
yeah,
but even
you
if
have
you
to.
just started, because my thing is, bro, if you're taking it seriously, whether you're ass or not,
Mm.
or whether you just started or whether you've been doing this shit for a long time, bro, if you're taking it seriously and it's your passion, take that shit. And if you ass, you ass, and you gotta take that shit because
get better.
But at the same time, you know, everybody likes something different. Everybody likes shit.
Yeah,
Some
and
people like ass.
Some people like ass. Yeah,
We're
you
ass
feel
men,
me?
dog. I got a shirt that says Mr. Ass on it. You know what I'm saying? Just shout out Billy
It's
Gunn.
like it don't matter if you. I feel like if you taking something seriously, bro, take that shit seriously.
Yeah,
Whether
take
you,
the
yeah.
opportunity, bro. When it
Take the
presents
opportunity,
itself.
exactly.
Because man, that niggas aren't lucky, bro. You know what I'm saying? They get opportunities and prepare for the opportunity and shit. Like that's all that luck is, man.
It don't even gotta be a freestyle, bro. Right?
something, say
Spit something that you already wrote. Spit a song or
Because
whatever.
no one knows. Because no one's gonna know.
It
You know
don't
what I'm
even
saying?
matter if no one knows.
Yeah.
It's the matter
Even if you
if you
took
can
your
put it together. If you can
Yeah.
put it together, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't even like freeze off the top of your head freestyle. Do something you wrote down. Who knows? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's gonna sound better.
Even if you took out your phone, if it's nice, who cares?
Yeah, read
Please.
something. Read a poem off your phone. Read something off your phone. Like it don't.
Yeah, bro.
don't
That's
matter
what
at all.
Drake does. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you better than Drake? Probably, but you know what I'm saying? You're not as rich. You know what I'm saying? That nigga fucking right on his phone, bro, when he's recording and shit like that, bro. Like, fucking pull it out. Who cares?
I seen that back in like the first iPhone days.
It was weird because like it was like a point of like an article or something like that. Like, oh well, like Drake uses his BlackBerry to fucking like like write his shit down because like it was right before taking notes in your phone was like the thing to do. Like niggas still wrote shit. You know what I'm
They
saying?
had like this. Was that the BlackBerry that had like the stylus?
Either that, nah, I think it was just a regular BlackBerry and shit like that. Nigga. Which my dad had, and this is the weirdest thing because it's like my dad's huge. He has like big like hands because he's a big guy. He's like, bro, I can't even type on a damn BlackBerry. It's crazy. But business.
This nigga had a BlackBerry. That's really fucking.
Nah, because he was just trying to be an entrepreneur and like a businessman, and that's what businessman had. I swear to God, that's the reason why. There's no other reason why he had that phone. I swear, man. And he had a few. He had like a bunch of generations of joints, bro. But now he got the note. You know, for real men.
Old niggas love the big ass phones, son. They love them a big brick.
Love it, bro.
I can't see shit.
It be the niggas who've been saving money for 25 years with the thickest cases on their phones, like they so scared to break the shit.
Nah, because
Nigga
old
with
niggas,
no
bro,
money on his pocket will have that shit butt naked.
Bruh, old niggas, bruh, they drop their phone a lot. I remember my dad dropped it just like randomly, didn't know it. And like the phone was so damn big, he ran it over like in the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you could, like any other phone you probably would have missed. You know what I'm saying? But like he ran it over. It's like, how the fuck you run over a damn phone?
You had to
Like,
get a new one, huh?
Huh?
You had to get a new one, huh?
Oh yeah, has it. Like, it's like he had his Tahoe at the time. Like, he ran over the damn Tahoe. Nah, man, yeah, good fun, man. But man, Jamal J, L.A.M. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Man, for sure, bro.
This was fantastic, man.
For sure.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what God Tier does. You know what I'm saying? Especially to the hip hop community, because I think you influence it a lot, honestly, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Where can everybody find you guys? Where can they find God Tier, your individual musics and socials?
Instagram, the God Tier Collective. My Instagram, Jamal Jaffa. That's it.
Boom.
My Instagram is Lamb Gozo. That's LAMGOZO.
Bang. Lamb Gozo, man. And you know who it is. Tommy Tynes, the River Warlord AM. Gersh Merch, who I thought was sleeping, but he actually He was waiting the whole time, bro. I was impressed.
Nah, he's gang. That's gang.
Man, 'cause he was slumped for a second. He was looking like that. I was like, I kept seeing the camera switches. I was like, oh man, that's our guy. That's our guy, man. But yeah, guys, Attic and Friends on all social media. Remember, buy guns and land, and we'll catch you next time.